Hello, this is Palico Page and welcome back to yet another episode of the Curious Expedition with mods. This time around we are playing with a Mr. Do excuse me, Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise, along with a couple of his closest friends / crew members. We've got Deanna Troy there, we've got Lieutenant Data at this point? I don't know, Data, the android. We've got the guy who can't see, I forget his name right now, Geordie LaForge, the Klingon guy, and that's about it, I think. But even so, they're all on an away trip and they're having a lovely, lovely time down in Victorian era planet Earth. And as far as first expeditions go, you can't really judge the first expedition because they're meant to be an introduction, even on certain difficulty. So this is where it all kicks in. This is where it gets as hard as I'd like it to get. Hopefully it's going to be a smooth run through. We've got a bit of an advantage because we do have the replicator, which means we can make unlimited amounts of baked beans, which is probably not good for the diet, but hey ho, beggars can't be choosers. And we are set up with either going to the malicious desert with one temple, one tomb and one shrine, or we have the treacherous jungle, which has only 2 shrines and a mission, but more importantly, it has a portal to areas unknown, I guess is the best way of saying that. So I'm thinking we go and have a jolly in the jungle. So let's crack on, shall we? Early that morning I made haste and arrived at the docks. We had a little time before the ship would be ready, so I took some pleasure in envisaging my name in the newspapers. Sir Da'i El-Majed returned to the harbour, eagerly awaiting news of his beloved. He was overjoyed as he saw her on our vessel. Shortly after, the two fell into each other's arms in a loving embrace. The couple thanked me for their reunion before they happily moved on from the scene. Ah yeah, a bit of bound chicka wow wow for Mr. Sir Da'i here. Let's get my monies. 80 funds, so that puts us in a good position finance-wise, which is tippity top. We received new funds as a token of gratitude. A rough-looking hunter approached me with a request. He had heard about my trek and told me about a ravenous hyena called Snarfrattle. He despised the creature with all of his heart and wished it killed. A handsome reward would await me if I were able to return with its pelt. Oh, we'll give it a whirl. He nodded gratefully and wished us luck on our hunt. Did I miss any? I'll tell you who I missed. I missed Commander William Riker, no less. Second in command. Oh dear. Oh dear. Never mind. Right, he's on it too. He's on it too. All right. So we can employ people. I'm quite happy with the group. I mean, there's no point leaving one of the crew from the future in the past. Just think of the repercussions of that. It's like the butterfly effect, except with an android. Can't be good. Can't be good. No, thank you. I rejoiced as the vessel was primed to leave the harbour. Well, let's see what we can buy. So, because we have the replicator, which can make lots and lots of food cans for us, there's no need to really worry about buying anything which is going to help with our sanity, i.e. the bacon or the tent, although the tent would be the first thing I would pick on any other playthrough. However, we are going to get in some fisticuffs, and I'm not completely convinced by the fact that we don't have really that many red dye. I mean, we've got 1, we have an exclamation mark, whatever the hell that does. And Mr. Worf has got some red. So we're not doing very good. We do have the phaser, but as you can see, that's not the best. So I think this time around, we need to stock up on ways of creating bullets, or at least buying bullets every time. So all our money is going on to those. Do excuse me. Sneeze. I don't think I caught that on camera. I think I managed to press the mute button on the mic just in time, but hey ho, my apologies. Right, so we have the sextant, which will give us a bit of a better revealing distance, which I do like. I'm thinking that we top ourselves up on medicine. I mean, they're 12 apiece, so that's 60 straight away. That leaves us with 30. We've got 5 torches. Don't need any more of those. We've got some rope, enough rope, one would argue. I mean, we could go for the machetes. Let's go for the machetes and just finish off with more rope, I suppose. Oh, too many, greedy. And we are done. Boom. Just in time, the ship was prepared to set sail. Well, we better go then. We've got no more money to spend, so we might as well crack on with Expedition 2. Now, it's still going to be a small map, so we've got nothing to worry about as far as that's concerned. It's going to be more interesting to see where the portal's going to be. If it's near, it means we can visit, and then whatever we find, we can bring back straight to the ship. Failing that, we're probably going to be stuck for space. After weeks of travelling, we reached the land of our imminent adventure. I was curious to discover what adventures were waiting for us here. Let's go have a look-see. We'll start with going here, because we can always travel back to the boat. Mission, not too helpful being there, but never mind. We won't let that perturb us too much. Oh, an abandoned camp. We found an old campsite. There were remains of what seemed to be a failed expedition from long ago. The rotten remains of what must have been an Arabian explorer presented us with a gnarly smile. I felt watched staying here. I spotted animal tracks. Staying here would be surely to attract someone to guess, or something like that. It says something along those lines. Let's have a look. This place surely retains some trinkets of worth. I instructed the people to form small teams and investigate the surroundings. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates still held some valuable equipment. Lovely. What you got? Berries and chocolate. Good mix. It's like they had their 2 out of their 3 courses and left the pudding, because they're not really pudding people. They're more savoury people, and that's why they left those items back. As we departed, we noticed that our presence had attracted ferocious wildlife. Oh, it'd be a tiger. I mean, nothing to really worry about as far as that's concerned. We would probably at this point just be best going wide. I mean, it's not looking good at the moment with all these mountains here. We're probably best heading north. So let's go to there and to there. And hopefully stay away from that darned tiger. No doubt we'll have to fight it at some point. Probably on the way back when we're much, much weaker. Who do I want to upgrade? I could promote Riker and hope for a better set of die. I mean, LaForge and Data are both level 1. It's probably best for promoting those. Oh, that's what we needed. Right, LaForge. That's alright. Green dye. I dig it. I dig it. I suppose we better pick up some painting stuff at some point. Maybe. We'll see. Enter stone circle. We came across a stone formation that seemed to be man-made. There were inscriptions painted upon each rock. Perhaps they formed a type of map. What do I want? I mean, it's a moot thing, really, because I tend to try and cover the entire map anyway. Let's see where we're heading to. And there, and there. Well, that's the furthest one away. Surrounded by jungle. We'll carry on going north for the time being. Once we've made some more food. Do I want to get rid of anything? No, I don't. No, we're going to carry on. So, on the outskirts of the jungle, what can we see? Well, not a lot. Something sounds peculiar. Right, let's eat some of those. Create some more of those. And let's go cray. Let's eat the red berries. And the chocolate. I mean, Staff Rattle's got to be close. Oh. Could that be a pyramid of there, pray tell? No, it's a trader. A wandering tradesman had pitched up camp here. The colourfully dressed trader had a lot of valuable goods on offer. All of them had undoubtedly been used before, probably during other unsuccessful expeditions. He hesitated before presenting us with a selection of his wares. We could not help but think that he had more valuables to sell. Bastard! He always hides stuff from us. Nasruddin Manakshaw. I'll remember you. It's not a name you can forget. Right, so we've got our bartering. What do we want? I suppose dynamite will go down pretty well with the dice we've got. Do I get rid of this telescope? I'm not worried about extra map points. They've got bullets too. Let's go for that. Oh, he likes that and that. Oh, sorry, and that. Right, so let's have 4 dynamites. Some more bullets, maybe? He likes his bullets. That's okay. We're not too fond of rope. Is that a good trade? I think that'll see us through. Oh, yeah, that'll do. I'm happy with that. The merchant seemed anxious regarding our possible return to relieve him of stock. You wouldn't have thought someone would be nervous about selling stock, unless he thinks we're going to rob him, of course. He is in the middle of nowhere, after all. We don't really want to go that side of the what's it called? Mountain. That's the word we're looking for. It might be worth just having a quick peek. Then the game isn't harsh enough to throw something up there, surely. Surely. Guess we'll find out in a minute. Let's go to there. Oh, and the hyenas are on us. I mean, I can upgrade someone. Is there anyone I can upgrade which is going to help when it comes to fighting? Health regenerate. Polyglot and haggle, no. Good reputation. I don't think that matters too much right now. We were doing alright with them. Let's go for view distance. Geordie, give me some red dye. Rubbish. Okay. Alright, so what do we want to do? We want to eat. And attack. Right, so this is the first time we get to use ye olde phaser. Thankfully I don't have to throw it in, it's there already. It'd be interesting to see what it does. We've only got the 2 hyena, lots of die. Let's see how we roll. So, I mean, they've only got 6 health, right? We can probably finish them off pretty sharpish. Let's throw out the taunts on... What's his name? Worf! It's Worf, that's it. Just to cover ourselves there. And then we'll just go in for a couple of kicks in the nuts. So we've got you. Oh. Why do you and you and you? They've only got 1 die each. Cool. So we're safe there. Just in case things don't work out for us. I mean, I wanted to see what this exclamation mark does. Fatal blow? Is that like a karate chop? What about the phaser? Quick shots. Boom. Fatal blow. It is true now. It is a fatal blow. Awesome. I mean, we'll take the teeth, of course. We could take the meat and... In fact, we take it all. There's no point really messing about with it. That will do nicely. Let's have a look in the cave. We approached the cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We needed a torch to uncover its mysteries. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We found a small cavern strewn with the debris of what seemed to be a failed expedition. The rotten remains of what must have been a Swedish explorer, with smashed features, greeted us. All the bones we had found cracked open, and it seemed sucked empty of marrow. To our surprise, one of the rotten cakes still held some valuable equipment. What you got for me? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, all right. We'll take all that. I mean, we're overburdened now officially, so we need to get rid of something. So it seems only right to have a little bit of a drinky poo. Prost! Are we good? Is there anyone with any ailments whatsoever? No? Do we push our luck? An excuse for a shindig. That'll do. Right, let's move down. See what be you. Oh. I'm good. I don't need to use the altar. I don't think so. We are full. I mean, if we carry on using this, we're going to run out of the machetes in a second anyway. So, yeah, we'll crack on. 28. Oh, there he be. There he be. Right, so let's take on... Oh, that's a hell of a thing to get cut off from, isn't it? So it must all be down in that bottom right-hand corner. That's fine. Let's take on Snarf Rattle. I mean, at this point, we're probably going to end up dropping stuff. That's fine. That's fine. Right, let's do Snarf Rattle first. Everyone is A-OK. Let's crack on. Snarf Rattle, 2 hyenas, go. I mean, oh, what's that do? Whip, crack away, and indeed, whip, crack away. You don't actually do anything with anything, do you? You're just a stun. I think I prefer the phaser in all fairness. Right, so I think at this point we need to throw out a dynamite and do a multi-attack. So we can at least finish these guys off. We'll throw the taunt out on Worf just in case. Let's... We can get away with this. We're going to kick you. We're going to do a big hit on you. Do you... No, you don't. I mean, how much health does he have left? 12. Actually, I suppose at this point a stun wouldn't be so bad. Let's roll. Are we really going to put up shields? I don't think there's any need to put up shields at this point. Throw you back in. Oh dear. That was terrible. Right, you and you. Tactical advantage. I'm going to just put our shields up at this point. He's lost one die. Even so. I think Worf might be taking a kicking here. There's not a lot more I can do at this point. Is he bleeding? He's bleeding. Oh dear. Right, so put up the taunt again. What has he got? 10. Can we make this work? No. Wrong one. That one. Kick him in the nuts. And then... headbutt. Alright, why not? And let's roll again. Kick him in the nuts. And then Picard comes in with a karate chop to the neck. Fatal blow. We deprive remains of anything useful. What have we got this time? Well, we need that. We'll take those. Let's just take it all and we'll figure it out in a second. We'll explore here. The Pyramid of Gold was our goal, but for the claiming. Thank the Maker. This whole adventure had been a string of close calls. Making no sense. Get back to my ship would be dangerous. Oh, no, make no mistake. I'm the one making no sense. That is cool. Right. So we're overburdened. What are we going to drop? That's worth 5. They're worth 15. So the meat goes, I think. You know what? Let's get rid of the food can, because we can always replicate more of those. We might be able to get rid of this meat at some point to somewhere. Make our way all the way around to this question mark, whatever it may be. Oh, we found another strawberry. I like to see how the strawberries stay fresh throughout the different expeditions. I find that quite cool. Let's see. Do I want to attack the elephant herd? No. We arrived at a rock overhang. It would serve as a basic shelter against the elements. You know what? No, we're going to leave for a second, because that's a good way to get negative traits on us. We are instead going to eat. And then replicate. And then throw some away. Because we're wasteful like that. Right, explore. Rest. I instructed the trek to halt to catch our breath. It was a warm and starry night. Tonight we had a paranormal incident. The spirits of dead natives materialised in front of us. They told us they had been killed by unnatural monsters that were breeding in a nearby cave. If we would kill the monsters, they promised that we would find a worthwhile magical reward on their corpses. Go on then. We accepted their plea and vowed to hunt down their killers. They seemed grateful and told us about the location of a cave. Afterwards, they disappeared into the night whence they came. Please, 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 don't be somewhere where we've been already. Awesome. Awesome. Right. So, 78. I mean, it'd be silly not to stay till the end. Dad came over and sat next to me by the fire. He told me about how much he relished our expedition and promised to follow my lead, whatever the circumstances. Well, you are a droid after all. You have to be obediente. Also, I have you dismantled. Just like they tried with Johnny 5. We watched Short Circuit recently. Can you believe it? My partner is 31 years old and she has never seen Short Circuit before. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's punishable by the courts at her age. That's ridiculous. How can you be an 80s baby and not seen Short Circuit? Who is Johnny? Quite literally. Right, let's leave. Let's leave. All right, we are going to go into the depths and see what is in there. I mean, we've taken out the big bad. Snarf Rattle has gone, so we don't have to worry about that. I don't like the fact this tiger keeps hanging around by the ship. I think that's how we're going to die. Right, so Mosquito Toe. Ooh, that was close. Let's go to the cave. We've got a big battle on our hands here. We, at this point, should probably eat some food. And explore. We located a cave. The rocky moor seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We needed a torch to explore its secrets. Oh, look! We lit a torch and descended into the dark. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We found the nest of the native. We found the nest the native ghosts had conveyed. Everything was rotten and covered in aged detritus, with split bones scattered across the floor. Before we were able to investigate further, we heard discomforting clicking sounds. It was too late when I realised that we had made a terrible miscalculation. We were set upon by a pack of freakish arachnids. 3 of them. Alright. Let's throw in a dynamite. Boom. This is doable. Right, okay, so let's throw the whip crack on him, just in case. We are going to do nothing to you, apparently. We'll throw the taunt down. I mean, we could get close to killing you. Strong bleeding. I think that kills him. So we'll go on to the next. We'll hold on to you and roll. That's a kick in the nuts for you, good sir. We could probably finish you off too. Let's come back to you. Do a fatal blow. Now, if I've miscalculated here, which I don't think I which I don't think I have. I'm just going to throw these up just in case. Awesome. And we'll whip him to death. Why not? We deprive the remains of anything useful. Oh yeah. So we can drop the... Well, I would say drop. We can trade in the torches. We'll take all the meat. And we'll take... Well, the legs as well. Why not? Right. So we're 2 slots overburdened. What do we want to get rid of? We can get rid of 1 set of meat. That's for sure. Kenya. The meat again, I suppose. I mean, that's 50 in value. That is 60 in value. That is 70 in value. So it has to be the meat, doesn't it? There we go. Alright, so we've got another shrine. We haven't found this portal yet, which is a little disconcerting. Let us go... Oh, not let us go too far. Let's come back to where we came from. We shall now eat as many of those as that will allow me. Really? I can't travel through the jungle at all? Oh, that's very bad. This is going to be very slow. Right, okay, let's eat all the strawberries then. So we want to go to there. Then to there. Deanna's small luminescent butterfly. Oh, are they alright with us? They're cool. They're cool. We get rid of some stuff. Today we reached a village. This group were fearless and intimidating warriors. There was a native offering supplies and animals to would-be explorers. The villagers observed us with curiosity as our trek arrived at their settlement. We were able to walk amidst their number freely as though there was nothing unusual about our arrival. Good to know. The villagers observed us with intrigue. They were kind and offered us what they could. Upon our arrival, Deanna and Troy began to converse with the natives. Alright, well, let's see what they got first. I mean, they got money. Money's always good. If we were to do that, for that... Ah, free trade. I'm good with that for the time being. There's nothing else I want there, is there? So we'll go to the outfitter next. The outfitter welcomed us into his home that doubled as a store. He had a selection of local supplies neatly arrayed upon a rug and willingness to trade anything. What's he got? I mean, he's got a buffalo. Ms. Bell. Mr. Alfred. I can see why he keeps it separate. They're rampant beasts, I tell you. Rampant beasts. Mr. Scoot, Sir Howard, and Ms. Gibbs. What supplies you got? Oh. Oh. Oh, this got interesting. Let's... well, we're going to put in our trade. We want those. We want all those. And ideally, I'd like that too. I'm willing to give you all those. As many of those as I need. Or as you need. I mean, I could get the brie. Do I want the brie? We're still going to be overburdened, aren't we? We need to drop something else. So is there anything we can take which will stack? Not really. I mean, I could take the pendant. I find it a bit of a pointless thing, but we could. You know what? We're going to leave that there. So let's go back to the village and trade again. So if I was to give you... I mean, because I could eat the ribs straight away. If I was to give you those... We're still overburdened. That's all the bullets we've got. I need the medicine. I need the dynamite. I need the rope. I suppose those as well. It's quite a bit though, isn't it? If I was to have that and all those, it's a deal. It's a steal. It's a sale of the freaking century. Let's... What if I gave those back? +2 standing. I mean, we're not so bad that we need the extra standing, that's for sure. I mean, how many of those can I have? 3 of those. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll rest as well. No, do I want to rest? No, I don't want to rest. We're resting. We unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. The villagers were very hospitable and we sat by the campfire sharing stories long into the night. Oh, that's it. It was pretty boring. Alright, let's leave. We got ready and sallied forth as new adventures could be awaiting over the next ridge. Right, so we want to eat the clotting. Oh, wrong button. And the ribs. And that evens us out for the time being. Right, okay. I mean, we've got stuff to pick up yet. This is ridiculous. And we haven't found the portal either. You know what? I mean, what are we going to be dropping off, really? A lot of it is unnecessary. A lot of it is unnecessary. I mean, how far to get back? 56? How much gets the mission? 54. Let's go to the mission. This is going to seem a bit weird, but trust me on this. Right, so here we are. Let's give you... we'll give you the 20 bullets. We're not going to need those. Done. We'll do a quick trade. You got anything worth keeping? If I was to take 7 bullets, what would you want? I mean, we've killed everything we need to kill. We've picked up a lot more bullets and a shotgun now, so we get rid of the dynamite, I suppose. We could... Do I want to get rid of the green mushrooms? Probably not. We'll keep the green mushrooms. That'll do. Right, okay. And let's leave. Right, so we've freed up a bit of space. We are going to eat nothing. We are going to go nowhere near. 39. I want to know where this portal is. Strawberry. And then we're going to eat some of those, replicate some more. We'll keep those for the time being. Eat the strawberries. Onto this question mark here. Still no portal. Where's this bloody portal? Right, okay, enter hut. We entered a strange looking hut. The place smelled of dark, old dank wood with all manner of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approached us with a wide-eyed stare as he chewed on some leaves. What you got, friend? Ooh. So, random teleportation, Eagle Scout, portal traversal, and homebound. Wow, well, those two are super useful. So you can have that. You can have all my teeth. Happily have all my teeth. Well, not all my teeth. You can have those teeth. Awesome. And I didn't look. Did he have any food? He didn't have any food. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need food. We don't need no stinking food. Alright, so we shall now eat a few of those. We can make it to the question mark. Ooh, does that mean the portal's up here? It can't be over there. There's no way of getting there. It's got to be here somewhere. Let's explore the cave. We approached the cave. The rocky moor seemed to lead deep into the mountain. Blah, blah, blah. Oh! We used our pumpkin lantern to illuminate our descent. We stumbled into a dead end. It obviously served as some kind of ceremonial tomb. Within were large, wrapped bundles that seemed to hold the prodigious remains of dead bodies. Many of the mummies would surely turn to dust if they were touched, and not to be of any intrinsic value. However, after a thorough investigation, one was robust enough to manhandle into a crate. Awesome! They're worth loads. Right, so that's clear. So really, we've got to go up. Up and up and up. So, some of those. And, well, as far as we can go, really. Really? Am I being silly? Have I missed something? I don't think so. Not in what we can see on. It's going to be up there, isn't it? No, that's off the map. It can't be up there because that's off the map. Unless it's one of those two there. We're going to have to look. Curiosity says I have to go look. So more of those. Make some of them. 32. Yeah, alright. Fine. Guess there's no portal then. Weird. Definitely said there was a portal. This is where someone's going to say, no, didn't say portal. You're making it up. Right, so who's next? I suppose we better put Riker on at this point. Get those solid reds on the go. Alright, so we want to go to the shrine. So more of those, please. If you'd be so kind. This is where we get a little bit slow. More of those. Make some. 24. Round we go. Need some more. Make some more. To there. Fill up as much as we can, because we're probably going to have to run away pretty sharpish and enter the shrine. A shrine towered above us. It looked as old as time itself. What remained of a narrow staircase led to the only entrance. We found some sticks planted firm in the ground. Some put ghastly human heads on their sharp end. Their mouths had been sewn shut as if to silence them. That's fine. I was glad we'd brought enough rope. With it, we ascended the weather-torn wall without any problems. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial tomb, room, chamber even. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. Oh, what are you? Spring's creation. Might as well take you. What a glorious day. The artifact would sit atop the altar no longer. Suddenly it felt quieter here, more peaceful. I would ask, where did they go? How did they disappear? But none could even answer that question, or ever answer that question. What have I done? I'm obviously not reading. Oh, that sounds skittily. Alright, so 39, 38, 41, 42, 44. 44? We can get there. Oh! Look, it's an abomination. Right, so, food. More of those. To there. And then, as always, we pass over the other side just to make sure we're nice and safe. Oh, okay. That's how you want to play it. 8. So, more of those. Make some more. Hit the shrine. Boom. We arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. A circle of dried-up blood had been drawn around the whole structure as a warning for anybody that dared to enter. The structure showed some big cracks, but it seemed secure enough to explore. We arrived at what seemed to be the treasure chamber. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. More gold and a portal traversal thing. Not the best, in all fairness. I thought I'd get more than this. This was not a day of hesitation. That was exactly what we came for. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to shift. We hurried outside as the shrine was swallowed by the earth and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Oh! Well, that's interesting for the tiger. What's he going to do? He's stuck on top of a mountain. Us? Well, we'll just make our way around, I guess. All the way home. Yep, he disappeared. And that be us done. We haven't got a lot of gold, but we've stocked up again on amenities, which should come in useful in the later expeditions. We return to our ship, laying eyes on her again, maybe a little homesick. Well, let's go home. Our expedition had been a true success. In a glorious moment, the ship left the shores. Our vessel set a course for England. I looked forward to sharing the tale of our adventure. After all this hardship, extraordinary pride overcame me. I knew that the name Captain Picard would be written about long after I departed this life. Oh, there we go. I think we're last with that little detour, about 2/3 of the way through. Could be wrong. I never look. Yeah, we're last. We've got a new world bonus though, because the first world doesn't count. Incredible. Right, so what are you going to give me? Oh, we've got careerist. Not too fussed by that. Arctic explorer. Okay. Or occult vision. You know what? We will be hitting an Arctic zone at some point. And it's the same as buying snowshoes. So I think we'll go for Arctic explorer here. I mean, none of them are any good. But out of the 3, that is definitely the lesser evil. So Arctic explorer it is. Oh, look at Tubman go. Oh, and Darwin. Not Darwin. Who are you? Darwin. It is Darwin. Alistair Crowley was a big triangular. I mean, Garvey isn't doing very well, is he? Bless him. Alright, so we are 59 behind. So, boom. Safe. What are these? Just standard animal teeth. We're going to keep those. We're going to gift that. I mean, we need some money. We're going to need the snarf rattle pelt. They're both worth 70. So let's gift one. Sell the other one along with the jewels. That gives us 70. Then whatever we get for this pelt, which we're keeping. So we're way ahead. We've got a little bit of money. We're going to have some more money coming in as well. And in the next expedition, we get to choose from the endless drylands. I'm pretty sure that's false, but hey ho. We've got 3 shrines and a temple. We've got the golden desert with a temple, 2 tombs and a shrine. Or we have what we're kitted out to fix. The Guahaha Arctic. 3 temples, 2 stations, and a village. So Guahaha is probably the way we're going to go the next time around. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.